I hope that you are well. When I first came to St. John's, I think it was about 8 years ago, I learned about the St. John's birds. And the St. John's birds were these birds that came and nested in the same tree every single year. It was a beautiful nest that was right outside of the window of our hall, of Kiesel Hall, and you could see them. Now, the tree they had picked was kind of the strange tree. It's this citrus tree that we have out there. I don't know what kind of citrus it is, but it's some kind of citrus that you can't eat. And the tree has all these spiky thorns. It's kind of a terrible tree because if you want to prune it, it's a little bit tricky. But the birds had chosen this tree to nest in, and probably because it was safe. They could fly in and out of it without any problems, but nothing could really come in and get them. So there was this nest that was there, and it was there year after year after year. It had been there years before I had even gotten there. And every year you'd kind of poke in, and all of a sudden you'd see these little blue eggs just sitting there. And slowly over the weeks you could watch this life come. These tiny little birds that would hatch to the point where they would fly. And then you wouldn't see them again for a while. Well, last year we noticed that there weren't any eggs there. And when we looked a little further, a hole had somehow developed in the bottom of the nest. And I'll tell you, I was really sad about that. I kind of looked forward to that little tradition every single year. And I thought, oh well, that's the end of it. But I want to show you some pictures that I got sent from our bee people. Our beekeepers were there the other day, and they were making their sugar syrup, and they looked out the window, and this is what they saw. Little blue eggs. Life had come back. And now I don't mean to get overly symbolic, except for I'm a priest, and so I always get overly symbolic. But it feels a little like that right now, where I'm not able to go to my normal home. I have to find other places to shelter. But seeing those little blue eggs means that there's hope. There's hope that I'll be back in my home before long. I don't know when and how we'll be back at our church home, but I know that we'll be there, and soon we'll be building our nests again. I hope you guys have a good rest of your